my name is Cedric, I come from France. We work with the Polish Cultural Institute.
My name's Jackie Hedge, I work for 7bitarcade.com from England and we're covering Opener Festival.
I'm Linnea and I'm from Sweden.
I'm Katja and I'm from Sweden as well.
Cool. My name's Lisa Wright. I'm from London, covering the festival for NME, so UK magazine.
What are your first impressions about Opener?
I'm impressed, actually. Yeah, it's massive. The lineup is amazing. Yeah, and it seems to be consistent like that as well over the years, I've noticed. There's always big bands and it's always a very decent lineup.
I'm actually quite surprised, to be honest, to see such a good lineup in the end of Poland. You know, even in Paris we have big festivals, but I don't think we have this many days and that much choice. So it's pretty good, really good.
It's really nice. It's a lot more dignified than UK festivals. Like, it's quite nice to be able to watch. So obviously they've got kind of massive bands and things, but everyone's quite polite and it's a lot less of a kind of like laddie drinking culture. I think obviously because of the kind of like the differences of like drinking laws and stuff like that, you get kind of like people that actually come here because they want to see bands rather than because they just want to get really, really drunk and like throw up on things, so that's quite nice.
I thought it was going to be a mess of drunk 14-year-olds, but it's not.
And what was the biggest surprise when you came to Poland and it came to Opener for you?
When I came to Poland, is that 350 kilometers took me 7 hours to do by car.
The weather's nuts, especially this weekend.
I fucking love that there's no people in fancy dress here. It is so nice that people aren't just like careering around dressed as a bloody watermelon or something like that. Like, it's kind of surprising how normal it is, if that makes sense. Like, so I don't know if that's a surprise or like a lack of surprise, but that's definitely a good thing.
What can you tell us about working conditions for a journalist?
They're good, they're very easy, people are very friendly, they're very helpful. I always feel a bit rude when I come here and like, do you speak English? Do you speak English? Can you help me out? But no, people are very, very accommodating and yeah, it's very easy.
Like, I guess this is normal over here, but you're just like I've never been to a festival in England where there's computers that you can use. It's just like, seriously? Like, it's nice. Like, this is so much better. In England, you just get fucking chucked in a pen and like left to your own devices, whereas this is like, have some tokens for things, here's a warm area, have some computer. Yeah, it's in terms of the actual how much people look after you, way better. Way better.
In the media tent it would be awesome to have information in English because a lot of stuff is in Polish and it's kind of hard to understand when you don't speak Polish.
Yeah, I think it's pretty good. One thing would be it would be great to be able to bring drinks out and food in, because we can't do that. And then you have to decide whether you want to drink or eat. And that's like a bit irritating, but it's doable. It's fine.
You should give golf carts to everyone so that we can go around without having to walk for 10 hours. But at the same time, it's a great thing that the site is so big, it's nice, you have a lot of space and it's not packed, so that's good. But when you're a journalist and you have to run everywhere from one stage to the other all the time, it's quite big.
Is it good or equally good, or it may be better?
Yeah, I think like it's a really strong lineup. I mean, obviously kind of like, there's a load of Polish bands which I don't really know, which kind of is, not a bad thing at all. Like, it's good to kind of have stuff local as well. But in terms of kind of like headliners and things like Bjork and stuff, like she's hardly doing anything in England. Like, that's pretty cool. And like, considering kind of it's like a pretty big festival, but like this kind of size, I guess in England you maybe wouldn't get the same size bands. Like, I think because bands obviously kind of don't come over here as much as they play in England, so people are more willing to kind of do things like this because it might be like the only time they'll play here in a couple of years or something like that, so you kind of get more like exciting things probably, I reckon.
I think it's equal, actually. The organisation is really good. Also, I think with the fashion stage and the art and everything, it brings another aspect to the festival. So it's not all just about the music, you have the arts, you have the culture and everything. And I'm assuming it's all representing Polish talent, which is good. I think with all the foreign people that come here as well, I think it's good promotion.
It's really good. I mean, it's better than a lot of other festivals that I've been to. Like, I prefer this over Roskilde Festival any day because it's freaking dirty there. No offense. But yeah.
I agree. The only thing would be like to have more more acts, like more artists or bands. But as a concept, as a, you know, the whole structure and organization behind it, I think that's great. I think that's kind of unique, because it's usually when you go to a festival, it's, you know, people lying around puking and it's shitty everywhere, and it's just like, but this is very clean and nice, and you really like to be here.